Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Nair Spencer Crumpler.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Good morning, and thank you for helping us to celebrate the accomplishments of the students at Alger B. Wilkins High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Alger B. Wilkins High School's 2025 commencement exercise. We are honored to share with you this sacred event in the lives of our graduates. In helping to make this a joyous occasion for everyone, we ask that you demonstrate the utmost respect for the graduates and guests during our commencement exercise. We ask that you hold your applause until all names have been called. To honor your graduate, we ask that you stand silently and respectfully wave your hand when his or her name is called. At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Dr. Valerie Martin, who will introduce our stage guest and deliver the commencement address.
Thank you, Ms. MacArthur. It is an honor to introduce to you our distinguished guest. During their introduction, we ask that they stand and remain standing until all guests are recognized. With us from the Cumberland County Board of Education, Deanna Jones, Board Chair, Judy Musgrave, Vice Chair, Dolores Bell, Jacqueline Brown, Dr. Tiara Jordan, Susan Williams, Dr. Marvin Connolly Jr., Superintendent, Dr. Melody Chalmers McLean, Associate Superintendent, Student Support Services, Kevin Coleman, Associate Superintendent, Auxiliary Services, Dr. Jane Fields, Associate Superintendent, School Support Services, Dr. Malata Hill, Chief Academic Officer, Ruben Reyes, Associate Superintendent, Human Resources, Nicholas Soyka, Board Attorney, Jay Tolan, Associate Superintendent, Business Operations, Dr. Lindsay Whitley, Associate Superintendent, Communications and Community Engagement, Tanjay Robertson, Area Superintendent, School Support, Dr. Lavette Braswell, Assistant Superintendent, K-12 Instructional Programs, and Dr. Christine Catalano, Assistant Superintendent, K-12 Curriculum and Instruction. Please help us in welcoming all of our guests by way of applause. Good morning, students, families, faculty and staff members, and distinguished guests. Today isn't just about caps and gowns. It's not just about diplomas, tassels, or walking across this stage. No, today is about something much deeper. Today is about your resilience. To the graduating class of Alger B. Wilkins High School, I want to speak directly to those of you who, at one point, thought about giving up, maybe more than once, maybe twice, maybe yesterday, maybe every single morning when it felt like the weight of the world was sitting on your shoulders. But here you are. You made it. Some of you faced obstacles that most people wouldn't understand. You may have juggled school, a job, family responsibilities, or personal battles that no one ever saw. You might have heard the voice of doubt telling you it was too late, too hard, that you weren't enough. But you didn't listen to that voice. Or maybe you did, and you still kept going anyway. And that's what makes this day so powerful for each and every one of you. Because graduating isn't just a ceremony. For many of you, it's a victory, and you should be proud of that. Alger B. Wilkins isn't just a school. It's a place where second chances are real, where students come not because the path was easy, but because they refused to let the end of their story be written by anything less than perseverance and purpose. So today, I want you to be proud, not just proud that you're graduating, but proud of the person you had to become to get here. You learned how to keep showing up, even when no one was cheering. You learned how to believe in yourself, even when the road got dark. and you learn that your past does not define your future. Your choices do. To our teachers and staff, thank you for seeing the potential in every student who walked through these doors. You didn't just teach them, you gave them hope, and I truly thank you for that. And to the graduates, whenever you go from here to there, whether it's college, whether it's a career, the military, or building your own path, carry this moment with you. The strength it took to get here is the same strength that it will carry you everywhere forward. Life will still throw challenges, they will, but now you know you don't give up, not anymore. This diploma isn't just paper, it's proof that you are stronger than every excuse, every setback, every voice that ever told you you can't. Congratulations, class of 2025. You did it, and you didn't give up. Now go show the world what you're made of.
At this time, I would like to recognize two Algebra Wilkins High School students from the class of 2025. The valedictorian is the student with the highest grade point average of his or her class. This year's valedictorian is Layla McVeigh. The salutatorian is the student with the second highest grade point average of his or her class. This year's salutatorian is Naziah Hopkins. Congratulations, Layla and Naziah. At this time, we will have our salutatory address by Naziah, followed by a valedictory address by Layla, and a tribute to the class of 2025 by Sarah Paul, Algebra Wilkins High School Student of the Year.
Congratulations, graduates. We made it. This is the day we've all been waiting for, the moment we are closer to another step. Today is the day we'll be walking the stage. It's not all about walking the stage. It's about the late nights, the early mornings, the failures we have learned from, and the victories we have celebrated, big and small. When we first arrived here, we came here with hope in our hearts, questions in our mind, and maybe just a bit of nervousness in our steps. But look at us now. Over the years, we have grown in ways we had never expected. We have built long-life friendships, discovered passions we didn't know we had, and found strength we didn't know what was in us. To our family, friends, and loved ones, Thank you. You believed in us, even when we doubted ourselves. You reminded us who we are when we forgot. You are our foundation when we didn't feel secure. To our teachers, mentors, and guides, thank you for pouring your knowledge and your patience and your energy into us. You didn't have to teach us, you didn't just teach us lessons in books. You taught us how to think, how to lead, and how to keep going. Your impact is something we will never forget, and we will remember for the rest of our lives. To my fellow graduates, look how far we came now. We have overcome obstacles and had moments of fear and failure, and we have questioned if we were enough, but we kept going. We've learned lessons not just inside the classroom, but in life. We found our voice in a world that sometimes tries to silence them. We've shown the strength and not just a word of who we are. We have made a difference in our lives. We did it with help and knowledge. Graduation isn't just about what we have accomplished, it's about what comes next. Some of us know our next step, and some of us doesn't, and we're still trying to figure out. But both is okay. Life doesn't come with a GPS, but it does come with people who all know us and will keep us to keep going. The road ahead is not going to be easy. There's going to be detours, roadblocks, and days where we feel like we can't finish. But we have made it this far, and we will keep going and keep the next step forward to college or a new job or somewhere entirely different. The support of sharing memories and laughters that has shaped us. We didn't just walk the stage alone. We have each other to lean on, just like we always have. The class of 2025 stands tall because we are standing on the shoulders of who came before us. And the class of 26 will be standing tall because they are standing out on our shoulders and the shoulders before us. We won't forget where we came from. We will carry it with us into our future. To the class of 2025, thank you for all the memories and all the celebrations that we have captured together. Class of 2025, congratulations.
My name is Layla McVeigh, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I lose interest fast too, so I'm gonna keep this short but very meaningful. I'm incredibly proud of myself and deeply grateful for the support system that has helped me get here. Because truth be told, I have faced trials, setbacks, some more, and more than I can count, and yet here I stand. And to think I almost didn't walk this stage. There were family, friends, and even loved ones who doubted me, but I stayed focused, I held my head high, and I put my education first. Through every challenge, I kept my grades up, treated my teachers with respect, and I did the best to bring light to those around me. And to think I almost did not walk this stage. I've always pushed myself to a high standard since being a young child. Anytime I felt like I wasn't measuring up, it tore me apart. But that feeling drove me. It pushed me to keep going, to keep climbing, no matter how far I had to go. Then life threw me something big. I found out I was pregnant, but I didn't let that stop me either. So I joined Algebra B. Wilkins, finished the classes I needed, maintained a strong GPA, and gave it everything I had. Now I can gladly say at 17 years old, I am walking this stage. And I know many of you have had your own battles. In times, many times, you were knocked down more than once, but still you all are right here. Y'all made it, and y'all should be very proud of yourselves. With every loss, every struggle that you all have faced, none of it was wasted. It built you into the person you are today, and today you graduate with the class of 2025. And as J. Cole once said, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. So be proud, stand tall, because y'all earned this. And thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Good morning, Cumberland County Board, Algebra Wilkins, teachers and staff, parents, family members, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Sarah, and first, I want to honor Algebra Wilkins for allowing me to honor of speaking to all of you. We made it after all the struggles, late night study sessions, failures, and those lonely nights wonder if we will make it. We are here, ready to walk across the stage. I remember walking through those doors as a new student, feeling nervous, not knowing anyone, and unsure if I was going to make it through. But thanks to the support of our teachers and staff, not only we took an opportunity, we had an opportunity, but we seized it. And now look at us. We're about to graduate. As we close the chapter, I want to leave you with some words of inspiration. We all have different paths ahead. Some of us will join the military, some will go to college, and others will enter the workforce. But no matter where life takes us, the lessons we learn here will guide us. And I have no doubt we will all succeed. And I'd like to take a moment to thank a very special person in the audience, my mother. Thank you, Mom, for coming all the way out here from Nebraska to celebrate this day with me and giving me an opportunity you never had. Your love and support means everything to me. Lastly, to the class of 2025, conquer your fears, chase your dreams, and keep moving forward because failure is not an option. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Martin, Mr. Blackwell, our valedictorian Layla, our salutatorian Naziah, and our Student of the Year, Sarah. Students, please join your fellow graduates. It is my pleasure to announce the names of our candidates for graduation. This is a momentous occasion and everyone has worked extremely hard to achieve this honor. So, to ensure respect for the graduates, families, and guests, we ask that you refrain from talking, cheering, clapping during the awarding of diplomas. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Martin to please step forward to assist with the presentation of diplomas. Graduates, please stand. Nasan Aldridge. Jantavia Baldwin. Susie Badaona Flores. Jamarion Bell. Shamarion Bell. Jaden Bellamy. Brandon Biggs. Jari Blizzard. Devereaux Blunt. Janilyn Boykin. Demonte Brunson. Zanaya Bryant. Aaliyah Bullard. Imani Bird. Isaiah Bird. Angel Collins. Trinity Crawford. Lucero Cruz Lozano. Jason Crimes. Donovan Curry. Aaron Daniels. Nakaya Faulkner. Lamaya Fleming. Titus Floyd. Kalaja Fox. Elisiana Galloway. Elijah Grabs. Mariana Graham. Cherie Green. Meadow Heath. Naziah Hopkins. Catherine Hornack. Michael Halamo. Michael Jama. Janaya Johnson. Jason Johnson. Micaiah Jones. Takira Jordan. Elijah Joyner. Michaela Knox. Kamari Little Groshek. Nyasia Mann. Simona Marchetto. Dalen Matthews. Sean McAuliffe. Naima McBride. Christopher McCullough. Alvin McLaurin. Layla McVeigh. Josiah Morrison. Jaden Dungu. Luis Navarez. Navia Pagan. Sarah Paul. Ayana Perry. Demonte Rice. Tiara Rich. Zaquez Richardson. Ariana Robles. Alberto Rodriguez. Jacqueline Rodriguez Williams. Omaya Sanders. Charlize Sessoms. Caden Shepard. Marshina Shipman. Akira Simmons. Conray Sinclair. Amaya Singleton. Anaya Smith. Neenan Smith. Brian Smith II. Nair Spencer Crumpler. Leon Stevens Jr. Janaya Stovall. Melanie Talon. Amari Taylor. Kalia Tolson. Orlando Valeriano. Bradley Wallen. Jamira Washington. Michael Watson. Arabia White. Kyla Williams. Secret Joy Williams. Khalil Willis. Zykia Young. Kaishad Ziegler. Thank you.
Families and graduates, Thank you so much for your cooperation during our commencement exercise. We ask that you hold your applause and remain stationary until the turning of the tassel and after the exit of our stage guests and graduates. Students, at this time, please stand. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Department of Public Instruction, I declare you graduates of the class of 2025 from Alger B. Wilkins High School. Please turn your tassel from your right to the left. Congratulations, students.